short mobility flow that is suitable for beginners and also doing it pre-workout. So we're gonna just hit a little bit of everything. Okay, let's start with the neck. We're gonna roll the neck, so look to the left, roll down really slowly, tucking your chin. Look to the right, lift up to the ceiling, and back to the left. And do that again. Make sure you're in this tall kneeling position with your ribs stacked over your hips. A slight engagement in your low abdominals. Let's reverse it. Look up. To the right. Look down, tucking your chin. Let's do it again. Okay, good job. Let's do some shoulder rotations. Take your right hand, externally rotate at the shoulder, so palm facing forward. And you're going to reach up as high as you can without shrugging your shoulder. And once you hit that point where you need to stop, you're going to start rotating your arm behind you like you're reaching for a wall behind you. And you're going to continually rotate till you're internally rotated at the shoulder. Your pinky is forward. And then reverse it. Back. Let's do that one more time. Lift up. Rotate, reach back as far as you can. Rotate pinky forward and reverse it. Okay, left side. Left palm facing forward. Lift up. Rotate, reach behind you, trying to touch wall, and then pinky forward, palm facing out, and reach back. Your arm forward, and palm facing forward. Let's do that again. And you'll see that a lot of times one side is more mobile than the other one. All the more reason to spend time working on your mobility. Okay, let's go to hands and knees. So come to hands and knees. Knees right under your hips, wrist right under your shoulders. Slight engagement in your low abdominals. Make sure your torso is long. And from here, you're going to take your left hand behind your head and you're going to lift up. Twisting from the mid-back, the thoracic spine, and then lower. Other side, twist, mid-back only, and come back to start. Let's do that again, one time each side. Okay, back to hands and knees, slightly pushing the floor away. We're going to move into a real slow cat and cow. We're going to try to go one vertebrae at a time. Starting at the tailbone, think about tucking your tailbone under and slowly rolling up the spine, rounding your back, pushing the floor away, tucking your chin. And then back at the tailbone, you're going to lift it to the sky, slowly drop your belly, drop your chest, retracting your shoulder blades and lifting your chin. Again, tailbone under, roll up, retract your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, and then tailbone to the sky, belly down, chest down, retracting your shoulder blades and chin up. Okay, now come to the neutral position. You're going to keep your hips over your knees. We're going to walk out to a puppy pose. So you may need to stop, just bring your forehead to the ground. You may not make it all the way there. You may bring your chest all the way to the ground. The purpose is you just want to open up your chest. So keeping your hips over your knees, walk out. I said you may stay here. You may come down your forehead to the ground, or your chest and chin may make it to the ground. And come up, rocking forward to a modified plank, and then come back. From here, slither forward, coming into a low cobra, tops of your toes on the ground, glutes engaged, low back engaged. It's doing the work. Your shoulders are down and back and lower. You can do that again, or bring your hands underneath your shoulders and extend the elbows. So glutes are still engaged, low back engaged, shoulders down and back. And slowly come down. From here, you're going to come back to a child's pose. Bring your right arm through, threading the needle, and switch. Left arm through. And back to the center. You're going to slither back forward into a cobra, or extending at the elbows. Lower. Pushing back to child's pose. Thread the right arm under. And then thread the left arm under. And then slither forward. Do the low cobra, or extending at the elbows. And then come down, and you're going to push up. So you're back on all fours. We're going to move into hip rotations. So starting with the left side, you're going to abduct, knee bent, as high as you can go without opening up your hips. And then you're going to rotate knee down, heel towards the ceiling. Press up and then come back down, knee next to knee. Reverse it. Kick up, rotate out, and down. Again, we come out, rotate up, and down. Do that one more time at your own pace. Okay, good. Other side. Take your right leg. We're going to abduct. We're going to turn heel to the sky and then bring it down. And up. Out to the side and down. 2 more times. Really trying to work to your in range of motion, while keeping it active. Okay, back start. Come back on your heels. You're going to come up, or your toes under. Sit back. Now come back to the bottoms of your feet, lifting your knees. Now slowly drop your knees. Come up to a tall kneeling. Bring your tops of your toes to the ground, and then sit back on your heels. Let's do that again. Up, tuck your toes, lift your knees. Slowly lower your knees, tall kneeling, tops of your feet to the ground, and sit back. And then up, you're going to take your hands to the ground and come up to a down dog. Think about reaching your heels to the floor if you can. And lift that right leg up high and step it through. Drop your back knee so you're in a low lunge. Do not hang in your hips, but instead sit up tall, ribs stacked over hips. Tuck your tailbone and engage your glutes. You feel that stretch right here. Let's make it dynamic. We're going to move back to a half split and then low lunge. Straighten your front leg and low lunge. Straighten your front leg, hold it. Bring that left hand to the ground and lift the right hand up. An easy twist. Now put your hand back down on the right side of your foot. Bend that knee. Lift your back knee. Quad engaged. And let's twist again. Bring that right arm up. Okay, hands on either side of your foot. And you're going to straighten the front leg. bend. Straighten and bend and straighten and bend. Slowly pivot to the side so you're in a Cossack squat. Walk your hands out and walk your hands back in. Now you're going to walk to the other side. You can use your hands like this. Just use your hands, stay as low as you can, and come to the other side. Walk your hands out. Walk your hands in, and then you're going to go back to the first side. Turn to the front of your mat, hands on either side. Drop that back knee. Bring that other knee down. You're in tabletop, and then push up to a down dog. Bring that left leg high, and then step it through. Low lunge, same thing. Stack your ribs over your pelvis. Tuck the tailbone under, engage your glutes. Hold, and now straighten the front leg. And bend, and straighten, and bend, and straighten. Right hand down, left arm up. Bring it down, frame out that front foot, put a bend in the knee, lift the back leg, engage in your quadricep, right hand down, left hand up. Okay, each hand on each side of your foot, you're going to straighten the front leg and bend. Straighten and bend, straighten and bend, and then pivot to that Cossack squat. Walk your hands out, walk your hands in, move to the back of your mat, walk your hands out, walk your hands in, and move to the front of your mat. Turn, face the front of your mat, hands grounded on each side of your foot, drop the back knee, and that other knee down, and you are back in tabletop. Let's work into your wrist. Your fingers should be spread under you, and you are going to rock forward and back. Try and keep the palms of your hand on the ground. Now, I'm a little double jointed, so it looks kind of funny, I know. Okay, turn your fingers around to face you, and very gently rock back and forward, back and forward. Now, the tops of your hands to the ground. Don't put too much weight on them. You're going to spread your fingers out wide. And now make a fist. Fingers wide, make a fist. Fingers wide, make a fist. And open them back up, come back to that tabletop position. Then you can come to a kneeling position and just roll your arms out. Roll your wrist out, shake them out. And that's all. You can leave a comment below if you had any trouble. For instance, keeping your heels on the ground, knowing that you need more ankle mobility, or if there's any other certain focus you want, drop a comment below. We can do more advanced flows, and we can do more beginner flows. So